Today I'm with Patty Getzin. Patty has been one of our primary sail instructors, and I say our because we claim her. But she's been doing or instructing sail classes for about 20 years here at the Senior Center and other places in the community. Mm-hmm. It's a program that I think is really important to the senior population as far as staying healthy and trying to stay mobile and you're getting your balance right, all those things. And I'm going to have her talk a little bit about that. I don't expect to do all the talking. But see Patty here once a week, and I think it's one of those programs where she's actually at times, I don't know if you ever had to tell somebody you didn't have room for them, but you've come close a few times.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't turn anybody down, even though we kind of got pretty big.
Yeah.
But
well, the dance floor fills up when Patty's doing the sail classes, and they're usually, I think, what is it? I lost track. Wednesdays?
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
So the Tuesday, yeah, that's interesting.
1 o'clock, Tuesday and Thursday.
Tuesday at 1 o'clock, right after lunch, and then we have our regular dance, the live music at 2, and then bingo is after that. It's been a while since we've been open, so I've forgotten some things. But
understandably.
So talk a little bit more about sail and why you've dedicated so much time and effort to it. What do you get out of it?
I just love sail, and it stands for Stay Active and Independent for Life, and that's what I'm trying to do, and we're all trying to do. Keep moving, and if you don't exercise or walk or anything, then you end up getting losing your balance, and it's really a matter of balance, and so it's pretty important.
Yeah.
Keep us upright.
And sure. So a lot of it is chair bound, not all of it, but just they're sitting in chairs.
Yeah, and at the end we sit down and do a few. I have some people that sit down the whole time, and so I try to include that at the end of the class. We do aerobics first for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then to music, all the old 50s music, and that's really fun. And then we go into all these other things, and then all these motion things, side to side, and stretching and breathing, and it's good to keep breathing. Yep.
And you're able to conduct these classes with different levels of physical activity, I guess is what I would call that.
Yeah, you kind of gauge your class. There's some that can do more, and so we just tell them to go at their own speed. It's a lot safer that way, and they're trying to improving and then try to promote them. How about we go to a 3-pound weight in each hand instead of 2 pounds? Try to work them up. Because I'm trying to stay in a 5, and now I've dropped down to a 4. So as we get older. But yeah, it's really fun, and it just keep them enthused and coming back and trying to make it fun.
Well, I've noticed a lot of people will finish their lunch and kind of hang around and watch what you do. And a number of those people have joined your group. So it's kind of convenient to have it at that time of the day.
It is. But I like to do it 3 times a week, though, if that ever works out. Yeah. Sometime.
Yeah.
Get into 3 times a week, but.
Well, exercise, I think, in our society is becoming more and more important. People realize how important it really is. We're living longer, but being active and living longer, I think, is a better way to go, and that's what you're trying to do.
Absolutely, keeping quality of life.
Yeah, it is all about quality of life.
It is.
I do admire you for hanging in there. For 20 years is a long time, and you've conducted, as I said, classes in other facilities, venues, let's say.
Right.
And I know that every time I see you, you're wondering, when are we going to be able to get it going here again? So I know you're still out there wanting to get going again. You've been able to do some other things with the Senior Center, participating in some of our other programs. I know you love good music, and I've seen you at some of our dances, the big band.
Absolutely, yep.
So
really fun, yeah. It's just a fun place to hang out, the Senior Center, yeah.
Have you ever enjoyed lunch with us?
A couple times, yeah.
Yeah, so you're able to take advantage of that.
It's kind of hard to teach exercise right after eating.
Yeah.
Whoa. just wanted to nap instead. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's really good meals. I'm impressed how good the meals are. I worked in food service at the college. I ran the college food service, and then Lake Chelan's, I ran their lunch program, and so I appreciate a good lunch
Yeah.
and how much work goes into it.
Yeah. And I would say, I don't know, maybe about half of the folks that are in your group on Tuesdays have taken advantage of the lunch before they come to the sale.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
They're usually sitting at the table waiting for me.
Yeah. So I know that you've been helping us with the sale program for 20 years. Is that what first brought you to the senior center, or had you investigated the senior center before that?
Yeah, I used to come here all the time. Yeah, just loved the place, and I really wanted to teach here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was it that caused you to come out here the first time? What was it?
To the senior center or to Wenatchee?
To the senior center.
The senior center. Well, I don't know. Came for dances and meals, and yeah, the nice buffets they have at the dances, and shopping at the thrift store.
Yeah. So the sale program contact you. You contacted them. How did you get involved with the sale?
They introduced it to 5 of us, and we had our first little get together at that new building where the ambulance is on the avenue.
At Ballard.
At Ballard, upstairs there, and that's where I met the other 4 or 5 people that were going to do it, and then we did it once, did it a couple times. This lady Lynn, she brought her mom, and her mom was showing us all the stuff, and it was really fun, and it was just right up my alley. I was activity director at the time at Blossom Valley, and I was already doing some things with my residents, so that I could just put it in there with them. And then Blossom Valley is bringing in the public. So that was promoting their business.
Sure.
And we just moved all the dining room tables, and we'd have a big circle. Yeah. And that's kind of how I got started in it. I loved it. The administrator said, "This is right up your alley, Patty. You should check it out." And I did. And
well, we are closed right now. And I know that you're just as anxious as I am to get things rolling again. So you'll be back doing sale here at some point. If someone's interested in learning more about sale, or they want to join in at the senior center in your group, how would they go about reaching you?
Well, they could call my home at 664-3007, and I will answer the phone, or they can leave a message, and then I will notify them when it opens, when we can get started.
Yeah. So that's Patty Getzin, our world-famous instructor here at the Senior Center for the SAIL program, Stay Active and Independent for Life. And I want to thank you very much for your time today. And hopefully you come out and get some good exercise when we get rolling again. Thank you.